Hi all, it's V. Welcome to the Emerald Princess cruise ship by Princess Cruise Line. This is a full ship tour, and I have to thank my sister, Eden, for filming for us. We appreciate it so much, and she did a great job. Now we'll start with the outside as it's docked in Brooklyn, New York. Then we'll show you every public space and give you a feel for what the ship is like. All over the ship, you will find lists of what deck is where, what's on what deck, maps. In the lifts, there's always a list of decks and what's on each deck. As you're walking around, there are arrows pointing you in the right direction. I find this really important because I tend to get lost, which is sad. You're on a ship, how can you get lost? But you can. Typical princess, the hallways are appointed very nicely, and there is a self-service laundromat. You'll notice deck 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14 are all staterooms. Deck 4 is the home of the medical center. On every deck, there are these information boards that are interactive that show you what's happening on the ship that day and even how many attendees will be going. It's like an interactive daily guide. Every deck has a list of what's on the deck and which side is which, port, starboard side, where things are. And deck 5 is home to the art gallery. It was a huge art gallery. To get into your room, to get off the ship, things you would typically use a cruise card for, you now use a little medallion that you can wear around your neck or any other way you'd like. Deck 5 midship, you have the Piazza, you have a coffee bar, a Vines wine bar, a piano for entertainment. Some people come here and dance at night. There's the future cruise consultant. The beautiful staircase goes all the way up to deck 7. And there's the internet cafe. There's one of 3 dining rooms, the Michelangelo dining room here on deck 5. And there's a Good Spirits bar. Deck 6 has a beautiful view of the piazza below it. And the Shops of Princess. anything and everything you could want to buy, just about. You can find it on this deck. Again, the sign tells you where you are and where everything is, and the signs are located near the elevators. The Botticelli and the Da Vinci dining rooms are located on this deck. The restaurants are dine your way, so you make a reservation for the time that you would like. That's guest services across the way. Calypso Cove has clothing. There's a store for alcohol, and there's a Speakeasy cigar lounge. Gatsby's is the casino and the casino bar. The casino had a few slots and quite a few table games. This is the lower level of Princess Theater, and up the steps is the upper level to the theater. On deck 7, there's the Wheelhouse Bar, which is right beside the upper deck of the Princess Theater. My sister said the theater was very uncomfortable. The seats were small and you just felt crammed in. The theater is at the front of the ship. The theater is also used to meet for some excursions. The artwork outside the theater was really pretty. This is the shore excursion desk. There's also an FE jewelry store. At the Wheelhouse Bar, they have the Salty Dog Gastropub. I love that name. It's one of the specialty dining places. And there's a library. The Crooners Bar is quite popular all during the day because in the morning they serve coffee and in the evening they have drinks and entertainment. There's an Essence store which has perfumes. Towards the back of the ship on deck 7 is Explorer's Lounge. There's the Crown Grill, another specialty restaurant. It's mostly a steakhouse. This is typically the photo area, and all of these little cabinets open up to show the photos that they've taken. It was just closed because she was out early in the morning. This is Club Fusion. At night there's a band playing here. There's a bar with drinks, and it's a very big area for people to gather. It's really well done. It's quite pretty. On deck 7 is the promenade, where you can get outside, get some fresh air, and in this case, see a gorgeous sunrise. You can usually walk all the way around the deck if the winds aren't too strong or the weather's not too bad. From here you can see the lifeboats, and they have lockers for life jackets. And they have a lot of seating areas so you can just sit and relax. This was my sister's favorite elevator, and I must admit, this is pretty cool. You can see a fake aquarium as you go up and down the elevator. Deck 15 is the pool and buffet area, and the dolphins are so cute. This is midship right now. There's the pool with a couple of jacuzzis, some sun loungers, and the pool bar. And this is where you see movies under the stars with the big screen. Towards the front of the ship, by the pool, they have a place called Coffee and Cones. Sounds like my kind of place. There's also a pizza place called Slice. There are actually two pools, Neptune's Reef and Pool and Calypso Reef and Pool. And at Calypso, there's the Calypso Bar. Coffee and Cones and Slice is closer to the Neptune's Reef and Pool. And there's a bar called The Mix here at Neptune's Pool. At the back of the ship on 15 is the buffet and Outrigger's Bar. Some of the seating for the buffet overlooks the pool, and this is called the Horizon Terrace. What a gorgeous view. On deck 16, they have a ton of chairs out for movies under the stars, and what a nice area to sit and watch movies. When they aren't showing movies on the big screen, if you'll notice, they have adverts and photos, and this is of New England, where this cruise originated. Also on this deck is the spa and salon, the fitness center. There is a wedding chapel, and Sabatini, which is the Italian specialty restaurant. Deck 17 is the sports deck. It also has the sanctuary, which is an adults only area, but as you'll see in a moment, they also have the kids areas. There's turf and places where you can lay out and sit and enjoy the views. And for the kids areas, you have the tree house, which is ages 3 to 7. And the lodge for ages 8 to 12. And there's the beach house, the teen lounge. Deck 18 has a bit of shuffleboard if you're interested. And the Skywalker's nightclub. The nightclub has a gorgeous view from the back of the ship. At the very top of the ship, deck 19, you have center court, a jogging track, and Princess Links. So basketball, golf, walking or jogging, it's your active deck. If you go on this walking track and go around 16 times, it's a mile. From here you can see at the kids area they have a little racetrack. That was deck 18. You can also see the hot tub that's in the sanctuary area. The miniature golf course is really cute, but it's only 4 holes, so you would need to play a few times to feel like you're actually getting a game of miniature golf in.
So that's it. This is the Emerald Princess.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. Also, if you're interested in cruising, check out our playlists and our other ship tours. Thanks so much.